How's it going today, Professor Wyatt? This is Alex Cawthorn coming at you with speech number 2, speech dose. This is the interview biography speech, and I am only a slight bit nervous than I was making the first speech, because Lord knows I was very nervous on the first speech. I am going to really focus on taking you up on the comments you made on my first video. I'm going to try and slow it down and try and smile in this video during the speech. Today, I got to interview a relative of mine. His name is Waylon Bibler. He owns his own lawn mowing service, which is located in the Villages, the big retirement community located 30 minutes south of Ocala, where all the old people like to hang out and go do things. I asked him a series of 8 to 9 interview questions today, and I really focused on trying to listen to his answers, and I gave a lot of impromptu questions trying to get further into detail about his business and how he runs things. The first question that I asked him today was, what is the name of his business? And he said that his business was called Lawns by K&L Incorporated. And the cool thing about that name that I learned was that the K stands for Kelsey, which is one of his daughter's names, and the L stands for Lainey, which is one of his other daughter's names. So Lawns by K&L Incorporated is actually a really cool nickname and has some meaning behind it. He stated that he's been working with the company. He started the company about 16 years ago. He provides lots of different services to his customers, which include cutting the grass, edging along the sidewalks and flower beds. He does weed control, because Lord knows everyone's got some weed in their yard. So he sprays the lawns, controls the weeds as best as he can. He also blows off grass clippings, and he also does trims the trees and does the trimming on the shrubs. He uses lots of different equipment. He uses mowers, blowers, edgers, and different types of tree trimmers. I asked him lots of questions about the hours that he worked. The cool thing that he does is he works 8 to 12 hours a day during the summer, which can get a little tough. But during the winter time, he actually gets anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months off of work, which is really cool. I wish I got that much time off of work. I asked him what's it like owning his own business, what are the pros and cons, and some of the pros that he stated about owning his own business is that he got to make his own hours. He's really flexible with his own hours, got to choose when he wants to work, and of course, when you own your own business, you're your own boss. So he doesn't have to answer anyone, which he really enjoyed that aspect of the job, he said. Some cons that were associated with owning his own lawn service, he said, was that there was a lot of out-of-pocket expenses, which consisted of paying for his own fuel, doing his own repairs, maintenance on the equipment, and of course health insurance. Since he's owning his own business, he's got to afford his own health insurance, which was one of his cons that he stated. I asked him a question about if there was someone my age trying to start up their own lawn service, what advice would you give to them? And he simply stated that some of the advice he would tell them was to be dependable. Be very dependable, and to show up on time every week, show up at the same time. And the other thing he said was to go above and beyond and do anything extra to make their yard look good. So those are some of the advice that he gave to people my age. And well, overall, it was a really good interview. I asked him a lot of impromptu questions, like I said earlier, and I really got to know him and his business. And that will be all for the video. Thank you.